Now it is for real. The tactics and squad strength. Hello, it's great to be with you. And no problems at all on the weather front as we get ready for this match. I'm Derek Ray and the commentary, but he's in here. Oh, it was a fantastic opportunity to make it 1-0 right at the start of this contest.
Oh, what a chance to open the score in there. They have to do better than that.
And here's the starting 11 for Salford City.
Well, the front three are really good in tight areas. They link up well, they play little 1-2s, and they move the ball quickly. But unless the fullbacks get forward, the team lacks attacking width.
Can he put it in? And a goal! An early boost for them. The first goal of the game. They're off and running. So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. And that's very good refereeing to let the play flow. Mallon. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Is it going to end up being productive for them? Well, didn't go to plan in the end. They couldn't maintain possession. In with a chance. Oh, superb save. Massive credit to the keeper.
Well, he's so hard to beat in these situations. It's brilliant goalkeeping.
Can he convert? Oh, he's blocked it. And he could be in proper trouble here. And they couldn't add to their advantage.
Well, that would have put them in complete control. He should have scored there.
Well, being pressed here. Well, did well to win the ball back. Could be. Oh, yes! A goal! Exactly what they were looking for, and he's come up with it. Two 0 here, and the ball is moving again. A real opening now. And a goal! That's his brace. They just can't keep him quiet.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Couldn't hang on to it. Chances on. And you cannot argue with a hat-trick. Simply unstoppable today. And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. And showing the importance of wins. Is this the moment? And it goes down as a missed opportunity from there. Well, not giving him any breathing room. Salford City unable to hold on to the ball. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. A goal here! Giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it. Oh, my goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. Well, there's a really stylish piece of running. Well, plenty of zip on the shot, but he couldn't put it away.
Well, you're right. He certainly strikes it well, but he's got his angles all wrong there.
Elliot Watt. Conor McAleny. Well, they get the ball once more. And he's in. Can they keep it out? And eventually, goalkeeper's ball.
Well, you can sense the relief amongst his teammates, but what a first save that was.
Did really well to get through. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. He's got to score! And a goal! He's doubled his total for the day in superb scoring form. Well, it's an out-and-out pasting. 6-0. And he might be through here. And a stinging shot, but off target.
Well, as you said, off target when really that should be hitting the back of the net. That's a golden opportunity.
And really closing him down here. And possession lost by Salford. He continues his run. Oh, might be. And a goal to seal the hat-trick. A masterclass in finishing. Just can't stop him today. Conor McAleny. Untidy on the ball. And that is going to be a free kick. Well, given away by Salford City. Oh, he's through here. Main priority to hit the target, but couldn't do so.
Well, he'd certainly like to have that back again. That was a big chance missed.
Possession lost. In with a chance. And hit with ferocity. It was close, but not quite good enough. Being pressed hard. Can he take advantage? Well, from that position. He really should be doing more to work the goalkeeper. Under real pressure defensively. Will they pay the price? And there is the goal! He's found the net. Joy unconfined. Unable to keep the ball that time. Well, it could be on for him here. And it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him. And no wonder he's off celebrating. And giving it away. Opportunity it is. A goal here, giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it. Chances on. And in! Oh yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal. A good effective pressure high up the pitch. He must finish. And a goal! He's put it away. A celebratory moment. Wasteful there from Salford City. Good-looking sequence. And a goal here! There it is! They've done it! Conor McAleny. Really good challenge. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. And it goes down as a missed opportunity from there. Oh, fine play, and maybe it'll set something up. Oh, yes! It's gone in! And now a chance for them to revel in the moment. He's in here. And a goal this time. Applying the finishing touch. Just what the doctor ordered. Oh, what an opportunity. There it is. A fantastic goal. And no wonder he's off celebrating. Good high press. Wanted to keep it but couldn't. Oh, surely! But he can't keep that. That effort on target, and a goal kick it'll be. They're really pressing their opponents. And it's two for him today. A masterful performance. The defenders unable to stop it. Well, good run and good ball control. Oh, big chance. It's gone in. And well, he might celebrate on the back of that. McElhaney. Really good challenge. And teammates around him. And this time it's in! Fabulous goal! And just look at the celebrations. Now this could be productive. He's in with a chance. And there is the goal! He's found the net! Joy unconfined! And unable to keep the ball. And he's through here. Oh yes! A goal! Exactly what they were looking for, and he's come up with it. And they will be awarded a free kick for that. Good ball over the top. Oh, super piece of play. And just wide of the target in the end.
Well, good effort, but I think the goalkeeper did have it covered.
And the right place to cut out the pass. Elliot Watt. Another successful intervention, winning the ball back. Might be a chance here. A goal here, giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it. Trying to open them up. Could it be? And in! Oh, yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal. Not the best challenge, free kick. Good-looking sequence. And it might be. Well, a forceful effort, but it goes down as a missed opportunity.
Well, he strikes it with power, but not with accuracy. I think that's a big miss.
And the referee playing advantage. Well, the advantage didn't really accrue to them, and so it's going to be a free kick. Well, the referee won't be quite as lenient next time. Got to tread more carefully. Good use of advantage. A chopping challenge, and the referee has got to have a big think about it. Quick thinking to win it back. Promising sequence. Well, high and more than a bit hopeful. It's got to be. And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance. Well, this is threatening to get out of hand. Just look at the scoreline. Oh, a really critical. Effort, but just wide.
Well, those stats back up what we've been watching. It's been a really one-sided game, and it's far too easy for them to open up this defence. This could turn into a rout.
And they're raiding again here. Attack after attack. Can he put it away? Oh, yes! It's gone in! And now a chance for them to revel in the moment. Couldn't hang on to the ball. He's in with a chance. And a goal this time. Applying the finishing touch. Just what the doctor ordered.
Well, I won't get tired of watching this. It's an outstanding bit of play. Just look how far he runs with the ball. That's a great goal.
Failed to keep hold of it. Well, news of a goal in one of the other matches. Over to Alex Scott. Will he find the net? And just narrowly wide in the end. Enticing with a bit of danger here. The high press was on, and the chance is on. Not to be in terms of the finish. Well, for understandable reasons in this case, we had to cut off Alex to confirm for... Oh, surely! And in! Oh, yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal. A bit sloppy in possession. Good run, very much in control of the situation. There it is! A fantastic goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating. Chances on. It's gone in! And well, he might celebrate on the back of that. Well, the referee wasn't going to let that go. And his race is run.
Yeah, he just lost his discipline there. That's a really poor challenge. He should have been taken off much earlier.
And a strong tackle. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. A goal here, giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
You can't really tackle like that and expect to get away with it. Booking to come, you would think. Well, a yellow card it is, and not too many complaints.
No, he can't argue with that. He's been warned.
Well, a clear foul, but the referee letting the play flow. He thwarted the attack illegally. Now, perhaps a card is forthcoming. And it is a booking, and their approach is nothing short of feisty.
Well, they have to keep their discipline here. They can't afford to lose another player.
Well, real quality all around. How about that free kick? And how about the save? Short corner favoured. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Corner again. Trying to deliver it accurately. And taking care of the situation. Well, he has the measure of his opponent. Well, defending always has to be a team effort. Good piece of covering. Can they hit on the break? Oh, big chance. Oh, and it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him. Malen. And losing possession. He's in behind. And this time it's in! Fabulous goal! And just look at the celebrations. A foul, but advantage played. He's lost it. Into the advanced position, and he's in. Oh, yes! A goal! Exactly what they were looking for, and he's come up with it.
Well, as you can see, the defending is all over the place. That's far too easy for the attackers. The goalkeeper's got absolutely no chance there.
And possession changing hands. And in with a real chance. And a goal! There he is at the double. They just can't subdue him. Couldn't keep the ball. Could be dangerous. And the keeper to the rescue.
Well, he takes some beating, that's for sure. It really is a top-class save.
And there's the delivery. The chance is on. Oh, great defending. He takes aim. It's gone in! And well, he might celebrate on the back of that.
Well, this is a brilliant strike, as you can see. He hits it with so much power. The keeper had no chance. Fantastic finish.
Well, they win the throw following that challenge. Retaining possession proving difficult. And they need to get tighter here. Could be! Well, he was on his own. He had the goalkeeper to beat, but failed to do so.
Well, he just needed to show a bit more composure there. Take a little bit off the shot, I think.
Ryan Watson. Nicely cut out. And he's through here. A goal here! Giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that. Well, he looks really pleased, doesn't he? His side have been really good today.
Well, very effective play in possession. And he might be through here. There it is! A fantastic goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
Vassell. Well, a swift challenge and a throw-in coming up. Conor McAleny. Nicely timed tackle. Well, he successfully got past him. Will he shoot? The fans hope so. And at one point on its flight, it looked as though it might be a goal.
Well, he should have been hitting the target from there. He had enough time to get his shot away. I think that's a poor miss in the end.
Well, they've given him too much space. And in! Oh, yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
Well, using the space really well, you've got to say. And a goal this time! Applying the finishing touch. Just what the doctor ordered. Real chance. And a goal here. There it is. They've done it. Chances on. And the post gets in the way. Not to be. High pressing at its best. Perfect challenge. Opportunity it is. Oh, yes! It's gone in! And now a chance for them to revel in the moment. good run, this. Now, what can he do with it? Oh, the post denied him. Sound piece of goalkeeping. He's in with a chance. A goal! That's two for him today. They simply can't stop him. No wonder he's celebrating. Getting forward. And in with a real chance. It's gone in! And well, he might celebrate on the back of that. A real opening now. A goal here, giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it. And with that, the first half draws to a close. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. A danger here as he runs at them. A majestic piece of goalkeeping there.
That's goalkeeping at its best. He's so hard to beat from that sort of range.
Trying his luck. Oh, good work by the keeper. Well, a chance for them again to play it over from the corner flag. And a goal! He's put it away! A celebratory moment! Now they've lost it. Well, that's wonderful attacking play. And missing the chance.
Well, he strikes it cleanly, no doubt about that. But unfortunately, he's missed the target. He's got to score there.
What? That is how to apply the pressure. Decent progress with the ball at his feet. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Might be a chance here. Well, that is high-level goalkeeping.
Well, he's just pulled off a great save there. That's goalkeeping of the highest quality, I would say.
And he scored not once, but twice. They simply cannot stop him. And no wonder he's enjoying himself. He's in behind. Off the post and back in play. There it is! A fantastic goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating. Well, it could be on for him here. Oh, yes! A goal! Exactly what they were looking for, and he's come up with it. And he's broken free. Save, but still a chance. And the move breaks down. The referee's letting it go as they keep the ball. And giving it away. Well, good run this. Now what can he do with it? And it's 2 for him today. A masterful performance. The defenders unable to stop him. That's a very fine piece of tackling. Can he make it count? And fired against the crossbar. Threat over for now, it seems. Losing possession. Oh, a really crisp effort, but just wide. Well, being pressed here. Well, putting all their energies into winning back possession. Ryan Watson. And having already received a yellow card, he's walking a very fine line. And his race is run.
Yeah, he just lost his... discipline there. That's a really poor challenge. He should have been taken off much earlier.
Well, there's a really stylish piece of running. Vassell. Ryan Watson. Plenty of support here. Oh, did so well to deny him. And deciding to go short with this one. Well, he didn't really trouble the keeper. To be fair, the angle was tight.
Well, I'm not sure that was the right option. It was always going to be difficult to score from there.
Possession changing hands. This attack looks highly promising. A goal here, giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it. Well, the referee allowing the play to flow. And the ball back with Salford City now. Mallon. And the referee is quite rightly letting it go. And he's retrospectively awarded the free kick now, having tried to give them the advantage. A danger here as he runs at them. A foul it most certainly was. Free kick given. Well, he didn't miss by much and deserves all the credit going, considering how far out he was.
Well, he hits it so well. Lovely technique. Just not quite on target.
Good tackle. Teammates in the middle. Oh, tremendous goal! Technical excellence to finish that one off. Wonderful to have that in your repertoire. What? Well, that's common sense refereeing to play advantage. But play is halted this time. Free kick. And indeed, a red card it is.
Well, they should still win this, but it's a silly dismissal, you have to say.
The tackle completely mistimed, and you would expect a booking under the circumstances. Good run, very much in control of the situation, but they dealt with the threat posed. A real opening now. In position, and this time it's in. Fabulous goal, and just look at the celebrations. "30 minutes left for play." Well, they stopped them in their tracks. Opportunity it is. Well, plenty of zip on the shot, but he couldn't put it away.
Well, you're right. He certainly strikes it well, but he's got his angles all wrong there.
Now, he could be in hot water here, having already been booked. Ryan Watson. Good work to regain possession. And continues his run. Well, it could be on for him here. And the post getting in the way. And in the end... no damage done. That's very effective, good high pressing. Well, conceding the throw-in, good challenge. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Might be a chance here. And the keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger. Perfect tackle. It is a decent-looking attack here. And in with a real chance. Oh, yes! A goal! Exactly what they were looking for. And he's come up with it. Well, a goal to update you. Oh, he's through here. On his own with only the keeper to beat. But he's missed it, Stuart.
Well, he went for power, but he didn't make the perfect connection. That's why he's missed the target there.
Well, apologies for interrupting, Alex. To confirm, the visitors did find the net in that game, but still work ahead of them, down 2-1. Giving the ball away. Well, that took confidence. Really poor timing, and some will argue that he was asking for a yellow card. Really have to get it spot on to finish from there, and it was miles off target.
Well, maybe not the right choice there. That's a poor effort.
And Salford City regaining possession. It's looking promising. And there is the goal! He's found the net! Joy unconfined! McElhaney. Lost possession. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Can't really allow runs like that. Fine goalkeeping to push that away. Under real pressure defensively, will they pay the price? And the goalkeeper covered a lot of ground to push that away from danger. Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball. Well, really rifling that one in, and he didn't miss by much. Good tackle. He's in with a chance. Off the post and back in play. The pressure was high and they could be in here. And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's having a field day. In with a chance. Well, a forceful effort, but it goes down as a missed opportunity.
Well, he strikes it with power, but not with accuracy. I think that's a big miss.
That's very effective, good high pressing. Into the final 20 minutes. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. And just like that, the counter-attack comes to an end. Real chance. A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick. Well, he's lost it. Well, that was incisive. And his teammate got him out of trouble. Well, there's a really stylish piece of running. Well, he was on his own. He had the goalkeeper to beat, but failed to do so.
Well, he just needed to show a bit more composure there. Take a little bit off the shot, I think. Well, these fans starting to leave in droves now, and you have to say you can't blame them. It's been a shocking display from their team.
Well, very effective play in possession. And he scored not once, but twice. They simply cannot stop him, and no wonder he's enjoying himself. He's in behind. And just narrowly wide in the end. They do like to press whenever they can, losing possession. And the keeper there to deal with it. Trying to pick out a teammate. A wild effort it was, and probably the less said about it, the better. And he has options available. Effective challenge. What can he do with it now? Opportunity it is. And a goal this time. Applying the finishing touch. Just what the doctor ordered. Very alertly winning back possession. He's in here. On his own with only the keeper to beat. But he's missed it, Stuart.
Well, he went for power, but he didn't make the perfect connection. That's why he's missed the target there.
Watson. Well, gifting away possession. And in with a real chance. And there is the goal to make it a hat-trick. Excellence in finishing, there for all to see.
Well, here it is again. Again, and I have to say, the defending is so poor. They make so many bad decisions there. No wonder the keeper's exposed.
Stevie Mallan. Really good challenge. He's in with a chance. And there is the goal! He's found the net. Joy unconfined. Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Good work from Salford City to win it back. And that is that. The referee blows his whistle for full time, and it's a victory for the visitors.
Well, as I keep saying, if you make forward runs and you look to pass the ball forward, have players who can dribble past defenders, you're always going to carry a threat. And that's what they're doing at the moment. Their forward play was scintillating.
And his race With the red card, now they must forfeit because they don't have enough players on the pitch.
Oh, there's no...
Our cameras on one man. Defenders can't seem to get... Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today. No rain in sight. My name is Derek. In with a chance! And a goal! That is a very bright start. Perfect way to open. And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? And he might be through here. And a goal to delight the fans. Just what they were hoping for. And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. And he's made headway. Well, you might say he was unlucky. Denied by the post. Goal kick. Perfect challenge. Well, not the end result he had in mind.
Well, we know he can hit them from that sort of range, but that was a poor effort in the end.
Retaining possession proving difficult. Opportunity. And a goal! That's his brace. They just can't keep him quiet. This is looking rather comfortable for them. 3-0. Oh, what an opportunity. And you cannot argue with a hat-trick. Simply unstoppable today. A lopsided contest, 4-0. Real chance. Well, he was on his own. He had the goalkeeper to beat, but failed to do so.
Well, he just needed to show a bit more composure there. Take a little bit off the shot, I think.
Well, he's lost the ball. He'll have a go here. Oh, from miles out, he's done it. How about that for a pure strike? Terrific technique. Wondrous. Moving forward effectively. And he's broken free. And there is the goal. He's found the net. Joy unconfined. Well, it's an out-and-out pasting. 6-0. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. And he's in. Couldn't beat the keeper, unfortunately for him.
Well, I think that's a bad miss. He just never looked convincing as he went through there.
A good effective pressure high up the pitch. A foul it most certainly was. Free kick given. A super tackle and they've won possession. Could be dangerous. And still a chance. And the keeper has it. After that tension-laden sequence.
Well, what a great first save that was. How did he stop that?
Trying to really get at the opposition here. The referee has given a corner. Oh my goodness, you've really got to praise the defending. That was top-notch. Rodrigo. Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. And so... So the two teams have switched around, and the second half is... A city imbued with the spirit of excitement and a... Well, most of the fans in attendance here have had to bring their umbrellas and wear their raincoats. It's a soggy day for this match. I'm Derek Ray at the microphone, and joining me for match commentary is Stuart Robson. And our live coverage comes to you from League Two. It's Milton Keynes Dons, and they take on Crawley Town.
Thanks, Derek. Well,
and that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. Going short. Delivered into the area here. And there it is! The opening goal, the ideal way to start. And back underway, 1-0 it is. And back with Williams. Chance to do damage. That's a good-looking pass. Well, for power, 10 out of 10. For placement, maybe...